Art Dink. I like that. I like dink. It's a term I want to see come back. The 15th century, the golden age of sailing. The world was believed to be flat. Flat Earth confirmed travel of the world's end. Ain't no way the world can be round. Flat Earth confirmed. It's Coppin' Jack. Seagulls only go out to sea to die. Ooh, ominous shipping. Oh no. You have been run ashore by the siren song. Those damnable mer people. And now you go off the globe's edge. I mean, the quarter's edge. Into nothingness. The great void. Or what is it? The mountain? Or the wall? Where there's just unknown continents? As if it's Game of Thrones? It's Neo Atlas 1469. And it's feeling super fun on Nintendo Switch. A game seemingly created by the Flat Earthers. Because flat earthing is a belief that would only be held in the 15th century. And of course now, the 21st. Which is absolute insanity. Everyone should see Beyond the Curve on Netflix. Because it's awesome. 1466 AD. Portugal. Antonio Gomez. June 20th, 1466. We've left Lisbon for the African continent. We intend to chart and explore Africa's southern reaches. I pray that this expedition rewards us all handsomely. June 27th, 1466. In a small town at the base of 3 mountains, it's been a week since we were on solid ground. The sailors are cheering. A necessary morale boost before we depart on our long expedition tomorrow. June 28th, 1466. A storm overtook us as we left the 3 mountains. The ship took severe damage. We must return to Lisbon and start again. Sadly, luck doesn't seem to be on our side thus far. July 4th, 1466. A day which will never mean anything. Spotted some suspicious-looking ships ahead. Wait, those flags bear the skull and crossbones. Why would he tell his journal to wait? It's an odd thing to do. Pirates! And it's the infamous Morgan. Do we even stand a chance with this damaged ship? We must prepare for the worst. Dun, 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 dun. Francisco Perez. So, this is where the diary ends, is it? That's right. The sailor entrusted with this diary had to swim for his life to escape. He said the waves carried the Admiral towards 3 mountains, but that was 2 years ago. I see. I presume that Admiral Gomez was targeted by pirates from the start. The problem is locating this island with the 3 mountains. 3 mountains. Why does that sound so familiar? I love the cherubs that are just floating about in this game. And the moon, sun, hatchwork drawing in the corner there. You lend us your aid as an admiral. At age 18, you graduated valedictorian at Salamanca University. If you lead a fleet, the world's mysteries could very well be laid bare. What do you say, Professor? Or should I say, Admiral? Oh, I understand your reasoning, but that's merely a flight of fancy. If you want me to join, you'll have to give me a logical reason. But as it stands, I'm a very busy man with a very important job. I plan on solving the world's mysteries with one simple book. The Bible! The legendary astronomy text, Almagest. It has to be in Arabia. Well, I'm afraid I must get back to work, if you will excuse me. Oh no! Wait, Professor Perez. He's gone. With Admiral Gomez having disappeared, we need Perez's cooperation. Well, I can't sulk around forever. Allow me to explain our trading company's current situation. As you've likely guessed, our companies currently lack an admiral. Although Admiral Gomez was fantastic, he's been missing for 2 years. And our once thriving trading company is on the edge of bankruptcy. But fear not, for you have me by your side, always and forever. So let's do our best to restore the company to its former greatness. I'm very knowledgeable to the operations of the trading company. Would you like me to give you an explanation? If you already know how the company works, we can skip the explanations. So, how about it? Shall I explain how to manage the trading company? Yes, please do. Understood. Alright, allow me to explain. But before I start, let me teach you how to fast forward the messages. You can fast forward by simply pressing the X button. Handy, isn't it? But I hope you will bear with me, for I am about to explain something quite important. First off, this is the world map of our 15th century world. As you can see, we don't have a clue about the world outside of Europe. The areas not on the map are uncharted areas and are shrouded in fog. These uncharted areas are said to hold countless treasures and valuables. The goal at the head of our trading company is to clear this fog and find treasures and valuables for trade. However, monsters. Uncharted areas are also full of pirates and dangerous creatures. Many sailors have lost their lives trying to sail such strange seas. That's why we have to prepare ourselves for this challenge. Now please, allow me to tell you about our home country, Portugal. The Kingdom of Portugal's the westernmost country in Europe and coastal. Meaning, it's also close to uncharted territory. So, the kingdom is putting its efforts behind pioneering exploration. And this is Portugal's capital, Lisbon, the home of our trading company. Lisbon is full of sailors and merchants searching for new treasures. And so is our trading company. To venture into uncharted areas, we must dispatch fleets for expedition. And those who lead those fleets are called admirals. Since we don't have admiral, we need to prioritize getting one. But skilled admirals are not easy to come by. Since we can't look for Admiral Gomez, we must convince Professor Perez. Let's find that astronomy text that Professor Perez is after. If we do, Professor Perez might agree to join us as an admiral. Where was it again? Albuquerque? No. Ara something. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, right. Arabia. Should be somewhere around here. Aha! See this treasure box? That's how unconfirmed discoveries look on the map. So, shall we open the box? Inside should be a big triangle. Discovered pyramid. Acquired reward of 10,000 gold. An architectural triumph used to lead Egyptian kings into the afterlife. Wow! It's the pyramid. It's 4 triangles in one. How magnificent! Right. I should teach you how to open treasure boxes. Now, please select the treasure box near the pyramid. You can move the round cursor shown on the center of the screen with the left stick. Place the cursor over the treasure box, press A button, and voila! The treasure box will open. Discovered Arabian Nights. Acquired reward of 10,000 gold. Numerous stories of Queen Shahrazad. This book? Could it be? It's the book Professor Perez wanted. We have to let him know right away. Found the book, did you? Mind if I take a look? This is Arabian Nights. It's a volume of fairy tales. Mr. Miguel, I don't have the time for silly fantasy stories. From the book or from you? Now, if you'll excuse me. Herc, it seems I've jumped the gun. But that's fine. Let's look for it again. Oh, here, take a look at this. Can you see the fluffy thing floating near Arabian Nights? This is a rumour. The locals often have valuable information. Please select the rumour and hear what they have to say. A book of it on astronomy. I saw one placed near the Sphinx. The Sphinx? I know where that is. It should be right near the pyramid. The Sphinx is smaller than the pyramid, so make sure to zoom in and look. By the way, you can zoom in and out on the map with the right stick, up and down. In addition, you can change the camera angle with the right stick, left and right. If you have changed the camera angle and do not pay attention to the compass at the bottom right on the screen. The pointy end points north. And if you the R button, the compass will realign the map so north is up. By long pressing the ZR button, you can lock the compass. Long press the ZR button again to unlock. Let's make use of these commands to explore the map. Well then, please zoom in on the map and search near the Sphinx. Discover the Sphinx! Acquired reward of 30,000 gold. So this is the Sphinx. Sure looks like it's protecting the pyramids. By the way, I heard that Egypt is full of buried treasures. When we have the time, we must thoroughly investigate this place. Okay. The old book buried in the sands is awfully complicated. Okay. Oh, I just zoom even more. You discovered the Almagest. Acquired reward of 10,000 gold. A Greek text on mathematics and astronomy, written by Ptolemy. Could this be the book Professor Perez was looking for? Well, it's certainly complex. Let's bring it to the professor. ASAP! You found the Almagest. Wow. My man's really thinking on it. You can tell because he closed his eyes. Could it be? If this is true, the very foundation of modern knowledge are incorrect. But how could I prove it? Perhaps the only way is to go see for myself. Mr. McHale, I hereby accept your invitation to become an admiral. I'm not a sailor, but my knowledge should be a boon to your expeditions. Compensation, I seek knowledge. The fiscal rewards are up to you. 4% of the company capital at the end of the year, that will be just fine. We did it, Professor Perez has agreed to become our admiral. He will definitely be a strong asset. Admiral Francisco Perez has joined the company. Now, let's get Admiral Perez to look for Admiral Gomez. Well, in terms of clues to Admiral Gomez's whereabouts, I've heard of the 3 mountains written in his logbook. I once read an article about those same 3 mountains, if I recall correctly. They're on the Canary Islands. It's likely Gomez was washed ashore on one of the many islands nearby. Really? So Admiral Gomez is in this area. Episode: The Hero Gomez. Well, from here on, the episode quest begins. We call the events and mysteries around us episode quests. You can find info on an episode quest in the episode guide. You can check on the current episode and learn what to do next there. Access the episode guide from the main menu by selecting episode. Oh, what's the main menu, you say? Oh, that's right, I forgot to tell you. The main menu is vital for connecting you to many aspects of the game. To open the main menu, press the Y button. This one. As you progress, you will gain many more options. Keep an eye out. Episode has been added to the main menu. You discovered Triplet Mountain. Acquired reward of 10,000 gold. Cool. So this is the place. Let's see if we can find any clues by checking for rumors nearby. A Portuguese ship was attacked by the pirate Morgan here. Discovered makeshift hut. Acquired 10,000 gold. A suspicious man is known to live here. A small hut? Could Admiral Gomez really be in there? What are we waiting for? Let's send Admiral Perez to search the hut. Allow me to tell you about expeditions and their ribbons. If an expedition has a red ribbon under it, you can embark upon it. Look, the makeshift hut's ribbon is red. So there's an expedition to be had. So, if you would please select the makeshift hut. Okay. Select investigate on the bottom right and pick a fleet to investigate. Francisco Perez. You want to dispatch Admiral Francisco Perez to investigate makeshift hut? Why, yes, I do. Admiral Francisco Perez has headed to makeshift hut. Oh, by the way, you can investigate from the fleet command in the main menu. It probably wouldn't hurt to keep that in mind. Fleet has been added to main menu. Admiral Perez and his team have gone to check the hut. They won't be back for a while. Let's collect some info in the meantime. If we get more admirals, we can send out more fleets. That will keep us busy. Once Admiral Gomez is back, we can explore all over the world. Oh, right. To the west of foggy London lies a giant stone monument. Stonehenge. Let's find it on the map. We've made it to London. By the way, if you select towns or products now, nothing will happen. Those functions will be available to you soon. So please wait a little. Let's see. Stonehenge is said to be a little to the west of London. Think we can find Stonehenge before Admiral Perez returns? Well, even if we can't find it now, we can always look for it later. So no pressure. Map multitasking is a trading company standard. You'll have many more choices, don't worry. By the way, see those arrows next to the map? Main menu below the map? This is your view history. Right here. The view history is a chronicle of, well, your point of view. Press the L button or R button to go backward or forward through your records. You can even go back to important decisions based on your Admiral's report. It's a very handy tool if you want to get back to see what you did. Remember, press the L button to go backward and R button to go forward. Haha. Something. It's Stonehenge. Cool. And then all sorts of other things that I can't select yet. So this is Stonehenge. How did they manage to stack these big stones? Maybe giants really do exist. Well, since the ribbon is currently gray, we can't send an expedition here. But searching the world could help us solve the mysteries of Stonehenge. When that time comes, we'll conduct a proper investigation. Let me tell you about a convenient tool. You see the angel holding that pointy item on the top right of your map? Why, yes, the cherub. Right here. If you press the plus button, you will be able to use the pin function. You can drop a pin on that map and jump there. It's very useful. Select a pin by pressing the directional buttons. Press A to drop the pin and set it on the map. You can jump to where your pins are set by selecting the faint pins by the angel. To put a pin away, place the cursor over it and press the X button. Alright, about the white pin on the left. It's a special one. It allows you to draw compass lines on the place you dropped it. This helps you get your bearings. It will help you while treasure hunting. Press X to pull out the pin and A to drop it on the map. No? Yes? Did I do that? No. A. The year's almost over, so it's time to pay the Admiral their salaries. The Admirals each get a cut of our capital. Admiral Perez gets 4%. As long as our capital is above 10,000 gold, we're safe from bankruptcy. However, if we have a dud trade and lose our money, we will go bankrupt. So, X-A... Admiral Francisco Perez has returned from the makeshift hut. Oh. Oh my. I investigated the hut, but nobody was there. Had they gone out, or were they... We decided to wait for a while. Everything in the hut appeared handmade. From the knife to the table, the occupant made everything on their own. Suddenly, a man appeared. Hey! Well, isn't this a sight? I can't say I ever expected guests. Not human ones, at least. You look Portuguese. Oh, trading company from Lisbon. Miguel? I see. Wait, that means you're here for me. That's right, I am. Antonio Gomez. Perez, was it? Tell me more about how my dear Lisbon has been. Admiral Gomez relayed his countless tales of adventures all night. The more I heard, the more I understood why he's called a hero. The next morning, as we were busy preparing for our return trip, I saw a small monkey staring at us. Did it come from the forest? We humans must have been a rare sight. But why does it look so sad? It looks like it's saying goodbye to us. When the first mate told me that we were ready to depart, I gave the monkey a small wave. Illogical, I know, but it felt right. And now it is gray. Go! Admiral Gomez! Hello, Miguel. Long time no see. How have you been? Perez tells me you're just as careless as ever. But that's all about to change now that I'm back. Oh, Admiral Gomez, welcome back. I'm crying with joy. I'm so happy to work with you again. It's all thanks to Perez coming to save me. Isn't that right, Perez? I merely sat in the ship. The first mate did all of the actual sailing. Ha! That's how it starts. Me, I'm itching to get back to sea. I'm looking forward to working with you all. Of course. Now what should we do about Admiral Gomez's pay? Pay? I'd be fine with the same 7% cut I had before. Then it's settled. Admiral Antonio Gomez has returned to the company. Hurrah! Admiral Gomez is back. I'm so excited. With Admiral Gomez going out on expeditions again, the possibilities are... Calm down, Miguel. I need to recover my strength before I can go anywhere. I'm going to rest up and take it easy for a while. By the way, is he back? I'm afraid not. But I'm sure he'll come back eventually. I knew it. Yeah. Anyway, things are really picking up with Perez on the team. Aren't they? Indeed. With the brave Gomez and genius Perez, our future is bright. Things should be very interesting, wouldn't you agree, Master? Master? When the hell did that start? The Hero Gomez complete. And that completes the episode quest. Congratulations! The bigger your world, the more episode quests you will undertake. Use the episode guide as a reference and try to do as many as possible. They shed light on mysteries and yield fantastic rewards. Let's chronicle the happy return of Admiral Gomez, shall we? There we are. It's officially recorded. From now on, any major events you experience will be noted in this mania. We call these events historic points. Historic point, riser star. Isn't it exciting to think of what wonderful events await us? I'm sure that we're in for a thrilling ride, eh, Master? Could be. Worldview has been added to the main menu. You can now access System. There you'll be able to save your progress up to this point. Then you can load your data and play from there. Make sure to save your progress every so often. That's not all there is to System either. Be sure to take a look. System has been added to the main menu. Time to pay our admirals. Cool. Nope. Nope. I need the... Nope. Don't look now, but some old man has come to visit us, and I think he's demanding to talk to you. We were going to discuss plans with Admiral Gomez. No, don't meet him yet. Understood. I'll ask him to come back some other time. I want to save. It's no good. He's not going away. He's fairly adamant about talking to you. Yes. Understood. I'll bring him in. Please wait a moment. Excuse me. I heard that this trading company is in talks to form an exclusive contract with the kingdom. Oh, am I incorrect? Oh, I see. Perhaps I heard wrong. Well, please excuse me. Who was that old man? What was the exclusive contract he was talking about? So I've traded my classroom for a seafaring quest to uncover the mysteries of the world. Yep. We have very high hopes for you. We believe that no answer will escape your watchful eye. I'm inclined to agree with you, Miguel. Anyway, I plan to record all my findings and discoveries from here on, to create a collection of all knowledge, an encyclopedia of sorts. Wow, that sounds amazing. I wanted to do something similar, but your idea is far superior. Well, you can leave the encyclopedia up to me. Understood. Good news. You can now check the encyclopedia from the main menu. Encyclopedia has been added to the main menu. Excuse me, please take a look below. Look at our map. See it. We'll go bankrupt. Bankruptcy means we are finished with the trading company. That means game over. Of course. As long as we have funds, we'll be fine. With Admiral Gomez back, I'd like to out more exploration fleets. But our company doesn't have the funds. We can't afford to do anything. Oh, what should we do? Does anybody have any ideas? I haven't the first idea of how to run a business. We're a trading company, Miguel. We should trade. It'll let us make money and buy better ships and discover things. That is a good point, but it's so much work. What's more, we only have trade permits for 2 vessels. 2! No, I can't sulk. Nothing comes from sulking and complaining. Now let's look for a profitable product so we can trade. It seems we have a customer. That's not a customer. That's an emissary of the king himself. It's Prime Minister Baldy. That's correct. I'm a representative of the Kingdom of Portugal's trade institution, the parliamentary secretary of the royal family, and the member of the Privy Council. Privy. Luis Rodrigo Baldi. It is true that the hero Gomez has returned. Hello, Baldi. You're looking awfully showy, aren't you? Oh, Gomez, you returned. I always knew you'd be back with a smile on your face. Once again, you prove that you have the devil's luck. Devil's luck. Well, it was pretty devilish that I was attacked by pirates, but at least I'm back home in one piece. You are indeed. Ha-ha! Now, if only he was here, it would be just like the old days. Yeah, he's not back. But his luck's better than mine, so we shouldn't worry. Maybe so. By the way, the pirate that attacked you was it Morgan? Yes, it was. Our ship was already damaged when he attacked. That scum. We should contact Angela. Of Angela's ashes? What brings you to our humble trade, Captain Baldy? The king sent me after hearing news of Admiral Gomez's return. He asks that you gather information on products from Europe and Arabia. To ensure good trades, we will need to know what products they handle, specifically valuables, products, or raw materials used to make them. We know both areas, but there are still new products to be found. I see. So the kingdom is looking for high-quality goods. That's right. You're a sharp one, son. What's your name? Miguel, sir. Miguel. I'll make sure to remember that. Back to the topic at hand. New products are liable to develop into new industries, which is liable to make us rich. Aha! And here comes the important part. Listen well, Miguel. You need to bring us 3 products that may interest the king. How's that? Pretty easy? If you bring us those products, something good will happen. Good luck. Adios. Episode 1469. That's the year the game is supposed to be gaming. What do you think the something good is? More importantly, we've been given a request from the royal family. Let's find 3 products and show them to the king. By the way, Prime Minister, I thought you'd left. Actually, there's something I need to confirm right now, especially since it's related to the kingdom's maritime project. We'd like you to find some interesting products we've researched. 3 products are glass, papyrus, and oak barrel. You should head to Italy by the Mediterranean Sea. There is a town nearby that specializes in glass. Look around. Well, let's follow Prime Minister Baldy's advice and find those products. Products are shown next to the cities. Select and you will discover them. Also, you can now select towns to view information in them. Now let's find some glass. I need the main menu. Nope. Current world view of this glorious flat map. No. Episode guide. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Ah, there it is. Cool. And we save. Awesome. So this has been Neo Atlas 1469. I have completed 5% of the game in this half an hour. Who knows what other mysteries await us as we explore the unknown world of the Neo Atlas. But we'll be sure to remember to always practice what we preach.